Those will happen in the 5 minutes honoring for the health workers. What will happen next?
This is my entertainment.
Yes, Tobesters, this is TOBEST. And once more here is an announcement. On Friday morning, Prime Minister Modi asked India to step out to the corridors on Sunday at 9 p.m. for 9 minutes. And lighten candles, not in a literal sense of course, what with there being an ongoing pandemic in the country. This was a move aimed at fostering a spirit of unity and solidarity amid the nationwide lockdown. As the previous announced to clap for 5 minutes. Yeah, it's been a little worse and some people just celebrate it in a wrong way. But now it is to lighting candles, torchlight or DWALs by switch of the electricity for 9 minutes on whole country. PM said it's just to light the country from the darkness of COVID-19. Yes, it's literally good. But there is some problems here. We are in lockdown for nearly 2 weeks. All things are shut downs. All the common people facing problems. They can't went for jobs, they're lacking groceries and food supplies. And there is no transportation and everybody is locked in home and now there are only some shops out there and they don't have so much candles, and people facing problems with money. But these are not the big problems. The big problem is, if we shut the electricity for 9 minutes on 9 p.m., what will happen? However, what the Prime Minister may not have immediately thought about is the repercussions of this move on India's power sector. With most offices shut and people closeted in their homes, it is not a major stretch of imagination to assume that the sector is already feeling the differences. Now, even if a third of the country follows the Prime Minister's directive, there will be a sudden lull in demand. And while 9 minutes may not seem like a long time, keep in mind that this is a country with 1.3 billion people within it. And if the response to the Prime Minister's previous call for action was any indication, one can safely surmise that the total number of participants will be in the millions. It's like suddenly putting a brake of a car in motion, or suddenly pushing the accelerator to the floor. It is difficult to predict how the car will exactly behave. The publication quotes a senior power firm executive as saying, "This includes the organizations that generate power, those that distribute it, and the state load dispatch centers that sync the demand and supply requirements." The problem lies in the fact that if the frequency is too high amid excessive supply or too low amid excessive demand, the lines can trip. This in turn can lead to power outages. The line tripping can also set off something of a chain reaction, and lead to a series of outages. So, when millions of people switch their lights off almost simultaneously, the supply can surge and lead to a mass blackout. India does not run on one kind of energy alone. As per the Ministry of Power, India has a total installed capacity of 367,281 megawatts as of February 29. Of this, 62.8% is thermal, coal, lignite, gas and diesel, 12.4% is hydroelectricity, 1.9% is nuclear and 23.5% comes from renewable energy sources such as small hydro project, biomass gasifier, biomass power, urban and industrial waste power, solar and wind energy. An additional problem is the fact that not all power sources can be shut down or restarted as desired. Solar power will not be in the equation naturally, but wind energy cannot be halted. Hydroelectric and gas plants can be shut and restarted as necessary. Executives however told Money Control that a thermal plant is far more difficult to manage and can take hours to restart. And while such plants have been running on low capacity due to the lockdown and the pandemic, they cannot be shut completely. The good news, in one sense, is that unlike in the 2012 power outages, there are no trains running or workers toiling who might need to be rescued. Logistically speaking, this poses less of a problem. Another boon is the fact that not every electrical appliance will be shut down. It now remains to be seen whether power failures, be they big or small, are in our near future. Power companies however say that they are prepared to tackle any issues that may crop up. So countrymen of India, please be aware about this 9 minutes. Don't shut it full electricity very quickly or don't on it at same time. Please be aware and get ready before 9 p.m. and be safe with lights and fire. Because both are highly dangerous sometime. Be at home. Don't repeat the previous foolishness. And subscribe our channel, share and like this video if you don't think this is stupid. And stay tuned for more thoughts and information.